down into the basement then goes the Rewritten defense to kick us off. Upstairs, the attackers will be the Fantastic Five from the Pick Your Poison lineup. Rewritten just missing that rook to follow our tried and true defense. They are still, and right now, until we see what Pick Your Poison go with, the only team to hold out on picking rook.
Both these teams will be very, very warm as well, because they both just came out of a game.
Yep.
So that'd be interesting.
Thing is, that can work one of two ways.
Could be
because
drained.
they came straight out of the game. Yes, they could be completely drained. Or, as you say, they will be
could be on momentum,
raring to go, super, super red up.
Yep.
We'll find out and see which one it is. But as I said, still no rook here for Rewritten. It's a pick that everyone else has come to terms with being a must-have. Them, however, choosing that is not the case and sticking with the Doc as that fifth and final operator. But they do have the Frost, who is very strong in this basement level. They do still have the Trophy, who is the same. Sorry, the Trophy? The Jaeger with his Trophy systems, which is the same. And that Smoke, which is fantastic.
I think people are saying Jaeger's almost like a must-have defensive operator, aren't they? Not just because of the golden, of course, but because of the Trophy system. It does actually do quite a lot for the team.
Yeah, Trophy systems in important spots can completely negate the most devastating of grenades, being high explosive grenades. Flashbangs and the smokes can kind of be negated a little bit just by smart play. But yes, high explosive grenades being such a rare commodity on these attacking teams, a good trophy system blocking them can decimate attack plans and really help hold locations.
And you can kind of see it as well, like whenever you see attack, you at least see the trophy system using it at least once. It stops at least one grenade.
So, Rocco and Godkin upstairs. Rocco still looking for an opening outside the garage. Godkin still doing a couple of reinforces on the top floor, but now holding tight. So they are going to go for that two-man room location. Sledge has gone in up and above them. Rocco making an opening from the garage through to the front of the building, but there's no one too dangerous there at the moment.
Going to get that intel back with digital.
Downstairs in the basement, they do start blowing open the single wall. Now Bexley will make his way to the secondary wall. That's Blood and Glory's drone picking up the A-bomb. Godkin, Blood and Glory realizing that they are safe on this floor from that direction, but Digital is up and above them. And yes, Thermite has blown through the second wall now. And we'll start to see a bit more of a push in. So Sledge on the top floor is on his drone at the moment. He's just checking the floors above him. Sorry, on the second floor, checking the floors above him. While the rest of his squad start to push in downstairs. Ash blows open an hole right next to the A-bomb site.
Nice.
Bexley's drone will go straight inside and try and find Perception's location. If he gets that spot, Ash should snap over to the shot. Spot it? No. Drone gets killed off before he can spot Perception's location. Smoke will come in and cover off the cross from his right-hand side. Gets down, gets into the lockers safely. Sees Godkin though. Godkin gets him first, and with the cameras there, Godkin gets that kill onto Astonished. He's still hanging around outside. Jehu J-Cash on his drone as well. Blood and Glory outside as well. And, well, Digital, while he is upstairs, can now start making his way down. But with a minute 10 on the clock, Rewritten have largely fallen back already. Jaeger still on this floor in the garage at the moment. Holding solos. He hears Digital rotating around. Does just about miss him, but Digital goes downstairs and takes down Godkin. As the tags in his back didn't really phase him too much. Finest X right at the end. He did just see him. He's right next to Jehu J-Cash's drone. Goes for the shots. Can't land them well enough though, and takes a lot more damage than he's worth.
Good idea to push back there.
Reposition, yeah. Takes out one more piece of barbed wire, but now he's going to run straight into Rocco's position. Rocco will clean him out for 3 kills. Perception takes a lot of damage, but ultimately gets the kill onto one more as Strata takes down Bexley. Then suddenly Jehu J-Cash has 4 people to find and not a lot of time to do it in. 25 seconds. Can't see Perception thanks to the sight on his scope. Makes the edge forward, and down he goes. Finest X shoots him through the wall to his right. And yes, he's a diffuser was down. So defense round number 1 heads straight over to Rewritten. Solid play from them, holding their angles close and making the shots count every time they saw a person. That's what's important about defending on this bomb site. It's the minute someone can get inside without being shot at, things start to fall apart. Notice how Sledge ran straight past Jaeger. Jaeger doesn't land the shots. Suddenly Godkin's dead because he's caught by surprise.
And also on attack, you really need to push different angles. You can't just push one way. A lot of the time it was like pushing just one person on the stairs or one person somewhere else. You need to push together because it's a really nice defensive place at the bottom.
Yep.
You've got so many cross
as we said time and time again, they didn't properly check the upper floor, thus allowing Jaeger to stay within that garage and pick up the extra kill that arguably should have been killed and taken away from him early on.
You want to take out garage as well.
As he was being misplaced. So, the opposite defense then coming out from PickYourPoison. Also, though, not selecting Brook.
For the Tachanka.
Yeah, they've gone for the Tachanka location, so they will use this to make a hole next to A. And they still have the smoke, they still have the frost. They have a bandit here, though, instead of a Capcan. And the dog.
5 seconds left.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Excellent. As smoke, not a whole lot of work for them to do on the setup, so he did his reinforces and then took over Jehu's role on the Tachanka turret before Jehu begins to reposition it. But now everyone is starting to set themselves down nice and comfy in the bottom floor bomb sites, except Blood and Glory, who is barricading himself in the garage location upstairs. Waits a lot of ammo on that drone. Looks to try and kill Strata, but Strata was ready and waiting for him thanks to that drone being ready there.
Yeah, the distraction.
Yep. Blood and Glory looking to make his way to safety, but the grenade will be
Gonna make it. He might
not
be able to
close
make
enough.
it.
Blood and Glory, Astonished gets upstairs to help him.
Attackers recover the
They
bomb.
do try and spray through the little gap. That allows him to get down the stairs. Jehu Jcash is there waiting for him.
Nice. Okay.
Astonished with the cover allows him to get back upstairs, and they actually get away with it. Blood and Glory survives to live to fight another day.
Yeah. And that mistake was all because of the drone. It just delayed him. It delayed his position.
So, the little snail trail goes back inside. They can't now get through that window. You
I
can
like-
see where the blood trail goes.
I like this push more, like from garage. Like you don't want to just go from garage, but it's nice to break from garage.
Yeah, so you break from garage, you open that up. Now
Yep.
you can spread through the rest of the building from here.
Exactly, and now someone can push stairs once you've got rid of the rollers
Yep,
and you're
you
coming
can
from
clear
all
out this
different
room
areas.
from up top. Then someone can come downstairs, safe that they won't be pushed from here. That gives them the nice, comfortable position to look into the A bomb. And while Blood
Ooh,
Glory
that was
sprays up
close.
straight at Godkin. Godkin sprays straight back, but neither of them really landing too many shots. Rocco looking to blow up and above, and Finest is pushing down the stairwell. And he's now safe from his left, and he knows it.
There's the trophy.
Yep, trophy system taking out that EMP. There we go. Godkin goes down as he gets shotgun straight in the face from... Oh no, in fact he dropped down the floor. And then he gets taken out. Blood and Glory finishes him off when he's downside in that trap. Rocco though will answered on Astonished. Perception still watching this trapdoor up above. Strata now looking for a flank from the top side. Finest W taken out on the stairs of Blood and Glory again. Making that shotgun work up through the trapdoor. Couldn't hit the drone, but he's making them count on people.
This is a really nice
EMP
position.
comes
for Frost.
downstairs. He's not going to be too worried about that. Just really holding this location tight. Two players now coming down the stairs. Digital's on one side. Blood and Glory is here in the blue container room by the bottom of the stairs. Or the ladder, sorry. Coming to the
Oh, this
stairwell,
could be big.
finds one. Doesn't land those shots too importantly. Does take Sledge really low, but it's not enough to finish him off. Perception will take down Digital as he tried to peek. Now he comes through. Dodges the pistol fire. Perception grabs Bexley as well. It's going huge here on the stairwell because Blood and Glory couldn't make his shots count.
Nice position though. Really nice position.
Sprays
Just
on
needs to
in.
keep it.
A little bit unsure about where she may be. Frost still with the pistol, hasn't had a chance to reload his shotgun. Turns his back to the doorway, and this time Perception takes him out. Perception!
Okay.
Defenders neutralized.
That shot to Jehu. Jehu ultimately waited way too long to peek in the first place. Perception grabbed himself the fourth kill with a quick reaction as soon as he sees him come around the corner.
I don't agree with the Frost. I think, did the Frost have any more ammo with that shotgun? Because why were they using the pistol?
I don't think she had the time, or she thinks she didn't have the time to
Okay.
reload, or
I
as you say,
would've-
she may have been out of ammo.
Yeah, well, if she did have ammo, I would have liked her to push back into the bomb site a bit more and get that shotgun out.
Yeah.
I think it was just.
She
too
must
risky
have had no
initially.
ammo. Like,
Yeah,
I see
I
no
mean,
reason
it
why
makes
she
no
wouldn't have
sense.
reloaded
Yeah.
if she had it. But yes, as you say, the shots needed to count. Why Jehu didn't peek every time he came down that stairway to peek into the side room?
then-
I mean, maybe he didn't know that he was coming down
But-
the stairs to spray into there, but I don't know. Just a peek from Jehu could have turned down its head.
But also, he decided to peek right at the end when he's all alone, which is the worst time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting decisions there.
So split bomb site choices here then from from Rewritten,
Yep.
who are now 2-0 up. So they're looking to defend again.
And we were talking about this again, weren't we? Teams are starting to use double floors, like, you know, 2 different floors for the bombs. Something that we used to think were a bad idea is turning out to be quite good because you can use both floors. You can shoot from the top, you can shoot from the bottom. Also, it's kind of hard to see where the defense is going to be because you've got 2 floors to cover. So it's a lot more confusing to attack.
Exactly. Now that people are starting to realize and really play around the vertical nature of this game, they are, as you say, starting to notice that split bomb sites aren't actually so bad.
Yep.
Because we can shoot at both sites from both floors.
Exactly. It's all about the intel.
Yeah. So Strata going to use this location to battery juggle in case the thermite is coming that way.
It is actually quite a big thing there. You do not want to lose that room.
No, but the upside to if you do lose it,
You have the upstairs.
someone can be upstairs.
And
In
that's
this
exactly
case,
what we're on about. Yep.
Frost,
So-
watching
so
straight on that location.
The beauty thing is that is such a scary room to lose, but because of these bomb sites, it's actually not as bad because you do have the trapdoor to kind of re-secure it.
Yep. So Digital's firing through the window here. They're trying to
Attackers have
displace
located a
Rocco
bomb.
or anyone that may be above the wall that they're looking to blow. So they can get in and they can displace Strata from up and above. Strata, though, has displaced himself downstairs for now. Rocco still holding in this corner tight. Can't move too much, though. Thanks to that trapdoor, the grenade will go through and fall to the floor underneath him, but
Nice.
the Beastly's charge goes off, takes Strata down on its own. Doesn't get the battery in time. Digital's going to come
it's going
inside.
up, look up.
Straight through the trap, though. Rocco gets saved by his own trap. Shoots the guy just for good measure. But now he can sit here and look through the hole underneath him. Blood and Glory's drone comes in. Does get taken out. Now they also have an idea of where Rocco may be.
Interesting.
Puts the C4 in the corner so he knows if anyone comes in, while he doesn't have to shoot them straight away, he can fall back and plant the charge instead. Astonished has so little health. I thought he was down for a second.
Wow.
But he is making his way up the wall now with Bexley in support. So yes, they've got this door open, but they're being smart and not rushing straight into
Because
it.
again, they know like there is a trapdoor here. They probably want to get rid of this Frost right now.
Yeah.
But Frost in a tiny room, even if you know she's there, still kind of trouble.
Up top goes Ash. Reveals herself,
Ooh,
can't land the
especially with that
shots.
low health.
Rocco sees
There
it.
it is,
There we
yeah.
go. There's
Way
the
too
headshot.
low
Down
health for
goes
that.
Astonished. Blood and Glory looking to come inside now. The grenade will flirt in again. Bexley got another one in his hand now. Need to fall back, Rocco. That one doesn't get close, but it does destroy the C4. Made the hole for him instead, though. Now he can sit here right by the window, look underneath him, but
might
the plant
even
went
jump
off.
out. I knew it.
He is going to jump out. He goes for Bexley. Does get the down. Finishes him off. Godkin gets the kill on the bottom floor against Blood and Glory. Now they've got
he did
Jehu
call
pinned in
it.
the corner. And that is the
There it
defuse.
is.
Rocco, nicely played. Should shout.
Again, shot the guy who dead. Oh my god, that guy. So he shot the guy who were already dead on the, what is it, the trap? And then
Yeah.
he shot him again. But yeah, I knew it. It was good. It was a good idea to do because you knew they were in. They've got the plant. What are you going to do? You're going to drop down the trapdoor where they can just see you drop down, or you're going to jump outside.
Yep, you're right. And you had all his teammates coming from that direction too, so it's not like they needed another threat to come from that direction.
Just shows you, man, and that's exactly what we're talking about as well. The 2 floor, they lost a really scary position. You don't want to lose that wall, but it's actually not that bad when both bombs are like that, and you've got the 2 floors.
And the other thing there is the Pick Your Poison attack was all focused around that doorway and focused around that window up top.
Yep.
No one else was anywhere on the map putting any kind of pressure on the other players, so they were immediately free to move back to the bomb site as soon as the diffuser went down.
It's because
it
it's
should have had someone else somewhere, either you either kill them so they can't come back and help the defuse, or even better, the minute they get up and start going to the retake, you shoot them in the back as they run away. They shoot as they run that direction. As it was, everyone was outside there just holding that doorway, and suddenly they're being shot from 2 angles because Frost jumps out the window, and
I understand why there was mainly all out there, because before, it was such a strong position. Like you take that, you plant the bomb, you're outside, you're in a really nice position. But as we said, it's all changing. Like people are starting to use different floors and all these different stuff, and it just completely changes what used to work, because that doesn't work anymore. Like as you saw, it just doesn't work anymore. Which is really interesting. It'd be nice to see like these things what are really working like amazingly well on maps completely not work after someone finds a new strategy or a new kind of P-call or whatever.
so down into the basement once more goes Pick Your Poison. Well, Rewritten are looking to come in pretty quickly. Ash already in on the floor above, going
That
very,
is
very quickly
quick.
down towards the
Whoa,
stairs,
what
chasing
is
Jaeger
this?
down the stairs. Doesn't see him in time, looks for Blood and Dory, can't land the shots, but doesn't want to give his position away until he's 100% sure. Got in so fast that everyone downstairs is still trying to find their place.
That would have been massive if not
Yeah, it
Frost.
could have been huge. Goes to spray
Still
in towards
wants
the
it.
garage instead. They know he's in there. Perception's drone is finding it.
Frost is
Blood and Glory
down.
will get down from multiple angles. Strata finishes him off from outside ultimately. And it's a very strong start here for Rewritten on attack, using their drones really nicely to get that roamer down.
Attackers have dropped
And
the
now
bomb
they're getting inside and quite pit. But do they know where to go from here? This is often where we see teams falter. It's all right, you get in, you took that roamer out nice and quick. Now what do? Well, Ash says, well, I start off by trying to take down Digital. It tagged him but couldn't kill him.
When the team starts getting around here, this is where you need to push different areas together.
And they are this time. You see, we've got players going down the stairs. We've got players going down the ladder.
Yep.
And now are using trapdoors
Yep.
as well to help that
goes to
ladder
garage.
control.
Yep.
Attackers have recovered their
So the ladder control is coming over here thanks to Thermite as well. Perception will be close by. Strata now checking there's no one down there. They know there's no one underneath that blue barrel because they
blew
looked
the
through
hole.
the trapdoor. They haven't actually looked through it, they just blew it. Strata and Godkin standing on each other's head as they're going down that stairwell.
And this is exactly it, though. Can you see how they're all pushing different ways? We need the the other two to
Rocco
start
and Finest
pushing.
going down outside here. Strata in here with Godkin. Perception on the stairs. This
Yep.
is far,
This
far
is
better from
exactly
the
what I'm
Rewritten
on
attack.
about. Yep. Exactly what I'm on about.
Jehu J-Cash takes down Godkin though inside the ladder room. Jehu hiding behind that B-bomb. Bexley stands up straight into the crosshairs, but the shots will not be enough to finish him off. And
Gonna get while
Astonish
he's
is going to
reloading.
come out while he's reloading. Switches the
But he has the
MP7.
amazing gun.
Oh, yes, some G11 gets him the kill, but Jehu now, while he's in the middle of
Oh,
teabagging,
my
will
God.
come out and finish him off. Jehu taking down Strata then as there are only 2 players left in the attacking team. They clear out the ladder room. Digital here inside the B will get the
Downed
kill, but
him.
does get downed.
And he
Finished
finishes
off
it.
by Finest from range. Finest now has to find 2 players. One's Jehu, one's Bexley. One's in the B-bomb, one's upstairs. Looking for a flank. 40 seconds on the clock is
The
plenty of
upstairs.
time to find these. We need to be careful of his right-hand
Upstairs-
side.
Upstairs, the guy won't be able to do too much until he starts pushing.
But
so
he
it
doesn't
is a
know he's
1v1.
upstairs, so
yeah,
he
that is true.
is still
Because
being
I've got against
cautious.
him.
Camera taken out behind him. Bexley now still downstairs
very
inside
scared.
B. Jehu
He's
is
very
on the
scared.
stairs, and thanks to Tachanka blowing this hole and not C4, he can't actually get into A using it. Bexley prone behind the box,
Ah, and there it is.
hidden by his own scope. Bexley will finish Phoenix first off, and Rewritten, despite starting strong, do lose a lot of players inside that ladder room due to interesting reload and spray down times.
And the teabag. That was.
The teabag.
I don't think they were quite. Like, I think maybe that's why he died.
I mean, he died there because he was
reloading
had
while
nowhere,
doing it.
Yeah, he had no ammo in E though.
That's true.
So he was down anyway. But yes, yeah, they're still getting pretty cocky with the reloads.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yes, but 3 rounds to 1 then as Pick Your Poison finally put one on the board. So
You're a close one.
it was. So in go
Back to the armorer.
the Rewritten defense down to the bottom floor again.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
So-
defused by attackers.
We've got a castle. Interesting. Godkin's gone for a castle.
Yeah. Be interesting to see where, if anywhere, he tries to use it, because we've seen it a couple of times from teams that are, alright, I'll pick castle, but then they don't actually use his castle barricades. Now, I think the most likely places are going to be like here on windows, maybe? Okay. Opening on doors. Now, does limit teams' movement up here a little bit, but also
He's
limits your
prob-
roamers. Now,
he's
Rewritten have gone with no roamer rounds before.
10 seconds.
It looks like he wants to funnel them doing that.
Yeah, maybe so.
Funnel them all. Like, if he does this one as well. Yeah, so he wants to funnel them down there. So if you're on stairs, you can look straight down and then have to push that way. But they can go through there though. So if they do go through garage, they will be able to push through that room anyway.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea.
Is it worth for operator? I guess we'll see. We will see.
I mean, who did they replace for it? Exactly.
Bandit?
So, whoever it was. No, they didn't have Bandit on their last defense.
Who
They
did they have?
brought Capcan on their last defense. So, argue Capcan traps over castle barricades? More or less the same thing. Castle barricades take a little bit more to get through than a Capcan trap.
Except you wouldn't have Capcan traps where to put the castles. He does want a funnel. It
I
looks
mean, you
that
could have
way.
done the same thing. The thing is, right, you put castle
Yeah.
Capcan traps on that same place. Can I funnel with a Capcan trap? No, they just one bullet and walk away.
Yeah.
Do with the castle barricade, they either have to use a breach, they have to stand there and punch it for 12 times.
It's definitely funneling.
Or they have to like sledge it, and at least it's using more resources to get through a castle barricade than a Capcan trap.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely trying to funnel them, and Capcan castle barricades are definitely better at funneling than Capcan traps. Looks for a peek outside, a little bit late on the shots there, but he could have got the thermite otherwise, and that would have been huge.
Nice idea. Definitely
Did have a nice idea,
And I
couldn't
like
make it
how
stick.
he's pulling back as well. We keep saying this. Like he's pulling back. He knew. You know, he went for the shot, didn't work. Don't risk it. Just go back.
Yep.
You know. Oh well, you missed it. Just go back. Don't lose anything because of it. Oh,
No
it's
reason
coming
to
back
peek it
though.
again. Yeah, well, he's given it a bit of a time to wait, so
That's true.
now they've got to reposition. Yeah, he's unsure, but he's going for a slightly different angle on the same peak.
Ooh, this
Bexley is
really
waiting for him. MM Digital gets a nade off onto Rocco.
Okay, I think it's
Breaks a
scaring
couple
them
more,
bit,
breaks a couple more windows to make them a little bit more cautious of what's going on up top.
I like it.
Just letting them know that people are running around upstairs, letting them know they've got to be aware of something, and then of course he can come back to those windows at any point
And he
later
can
on.
go back to this place and he knows that they have to be funneled if they go for his front entrance.
Yeah, we could have seen Astonish there, I think, if he had been a little bit more forward going down. Now he decides to look his way outside up again.
Being a bit
This
more
time they've all
cautious.
repositioned into better positioning. He can't. So close to staring right down
Oh,
top.
he is going
For
really...
the very aggressive play.
Oh,
Find Blood and
Fennec
Glory.
Glory. Oh,
Can land the shot. It's late and slow, but he
Oh,
gets it.
no.
Doesn't actually manage to finish
yeah,
him off
he
while he's
needs
down.
to. He needs to. Well, they're going to pick him up.
They are gonna
I mean,
pick
at
him up.
least it'll be half health, but...
There's
Wow.
also the diffuser, but he now knows he's safe as the final killing blow did not land from Godkin. Slows him down a little bit more again, but what a grenade. Lands right next to Frox, and Besley gets the kill on Perception. But Astonish takes down Jehu J Cash. That's not good, especially as he's down in a trap himself now, and that's an immediate 2-on-2 situation
Where's
that has
Castle?
been gifted to Rewritten. Castle's upstairs, Blood and Glory comes out, trades it down for a kill. Bexley will trade it out though. Bexley now with no diffuser has to fight off Godkin.
10 seconds
Does
to
Godkin
go.
know he doesn't
10
have the diffuser?
seconds. He doesn't need to
Godkin
go
doesn't
down.
know, he doesn't need, but he doesn't know that, and Bexley gets him killed when he comes down.
Eliminated.
And the attackers win round number 5 by the hair of their teeth. Nice shot at the end there to finish him off.
God. That's kind of painful.
It is. It's going to sting when Godkin watches that back and goes, oh, he didn't even have the diffuser, but he had no way to know that.
No, and they were panicking.
Yep.
It was like, wait, it was at
I'm
the
not
top
sure the
floor.
panic, but yeah, like
It
he
was a
was
bit-
miles away.
So
If
we
he
were
did
running
have the
downstairs.
diffuser, that plant would have been huge, and then he would have had all the time in the world to reposition and defend it. So at the very least, he had to get close, yes. He wanted to peek around the door and see if he could get some information on where the guy was, but as soon as he did, he's shot.
Well, he had to run like it was him versus the other guy, and he was at the very top. And he was at the very.
Defenders, protect
The
your
other guy
bombs
was at the
from
very
being
bottom,
defused by
so he had to
attackers.
run like all the way down the stairs. So,
So-
it was a bit
Pick your poison onto the top floor.
coming back.
And yeah, coming back they are, having won that defense round and now an attack round. It is time to try and win another defense and even it out. Rewritten, as we said, started getting very, very aggressive and confident in those early rounds, having won them, but starting to work against them.
Yeah.
Setting up.
Godkin
10 seconds to go.
getting very aggressive with his running around outside, shooting players on the
5
stairs, but
seconds to
couldn't make it stick, couldn't make it count.
Attackers
Well,
have recovered
ultimately,
diffuser.
the round
Attackers
does
must
get lost
locate
over.
the
Blood and
diffuser
Glory
bomb.
sticks outside
Wow.
to put that trap down.
It's interesting.
It's going to be a location that they're not expecting, but
yeah. At the very top as well, because you can't see it as you're coming up the stairs.
I think you can just about see that one.
Well, if you look for
But
it,
yes,
you will see
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, but it's kind of.
But because it's
Yeah,
outside,
yeah.
you're not going to be expecting it
No.
there, and yeah, exactly. So you're
It'll be interesting if someone
unlikely
gets
to be
caught by
looking
that.
for it. We'll see. Strata up the wall, makes a few holes in some windows. Rocco downstairs, Finest coming towards the garage location, and Twitch also going up top. Blowing things in from this balcony location now that they know exactly where to look. Blood and Glory is right down in the bottom floor. Was droned out, I believe. Astonish checking the cameras.
Probably repositioning.
Yeah, Jehu checking a couple of locations, and thermite charge is going off now inside. Digital peeking out from the basement himself. Sees no one rappelling up that side.
I like the Jaeger coming from the bottom, checking to see if there's any rumors.
Begins to go back up through the inside. Strata has taken a little bit low. Finest X is checking downstairs with a drone. We'll see the shots coming firing. Finds MM Digital. Reposition the drone. Is looking to now make her way inside from the front of the real building. Digital is still in that end. She knows it. She can hear him spraying. Sees him now. Looking to peek around
Trying to get a
behind him.
clean shot.
Will find
There
him
it is.
and does get the headshot. Nicely done. MM Digital taken down then by Finest, while the rest of the team are pushing the top floor. He was still looking to get those shots up from underneath, which can be game-changing. But now they know that that is gone.
Attackers have located a bomb.
They're definitely going to be more comfortable pushing this top floor and repelling off the edges, as you can already see. Strata is doing it, and
there
he
it
does
is.
find that trap.
We don't usually. I ain't seen this bomb site. I don't think I've.
Not for a long
crossed it.
time, because
Yeah,
exactly
it's
this.
quite
Look how
unusual.
easily Rewritten are picking them apart, because it is paper mache, as Punji loves to state. It is incredibly destructible on this floor.
Yep.
Bexley takes the shots and gives his position away in doing so. Jehu Jcash now looking for a peek outside. Gets one, looks for a second,
Nice.
does find it, gets back in though, but will be into
Oh,
Godkin's crosshairs. Godkin shuts him down, but it was a good peek to grab those 2 kills and get the numbers back closer to what his team wants.
2 for 1.
Frosto is still downstairs, so right now it is all on Bexley up here to try and hold it as best he can. He's at a bit of a stretch too though. Diffuser is in Godkin's hands and that's allowing him to plant. Bexley
Where's
cannot
Frost
do
going?
anything about it. Frost, yeah, I'm trying to find that out.
Attackers activating
Finally
the
deciding to come upstairs now. Diffuser is down to her left. Bexley unsure about peeking forward.
There's a lot of
Will now
bursts
come
could
out.
be.
His feet get exposed. Sees Finest head, but Finest turns to run away.
Smart.
C4 going to come out. Doesn't go very far. Actually does damage to himself. Now he's going to go for the shot on Finest. She's right down the bottom. She will take him down. Blood and Glory finds one with a C4.
Nice.
Finds the next. Needs to get the defuse. He could have done it if he found it straight away, but now Finest is going to come close enough.
defenders have located the
Finest
diffuser.
sprinting on in. Blood and Glory is on the diffuser.
Oh, he
Can't
could
see
actually
her
get-
head.
he's gonna get
Oh,
it.
he's going to get it.
He
came off it. He came off it.
There's been 2.
That would be done right by now. Now he doesn't have the time to defuse it.
There's been 2 of these.
And Blood and Glory looks to try and find the kill, but it doesn't even matter even if he had killed him now. Attackers win round number
Bomb
6.
defused.
Oh.
Attackers win.
That's gonna sting.
So there's been 2 of these where it was pretty much GG. If you, the first one where he didn't have the diffuser, so you could have just left him, and that one where you could have just diffused it. Oh god, this is really pitiful.
They do work out for opposite teams though. Rewritten then being saved the 3-3 draw and given the match point by Blood and Glory coming off that defuse.
God, just a wrong read, you know.
Yeah. Team didn't do a great job at tracking the location of that last player. No idea where Finest X could have been. Why he went hunting for him for that long, I don't know. Okay, maybe you fake it once and you stand up and see if she's coming through the doorway to shoot you.
Yeah.
Attackers need
No,
to
she's
locate
not.
and
Straight
defuse
back
as
on the
many
defuse
bombs
and
as
hold it.
Because-
You still had time for a second defuse.
Because even if you do find the person, you
Yeah,
don't
he's
have
been
time
so
to
looking
defuse
for it that, yeah, he's like, alright,
So-
okay, you kill her now, and you don't have time to get back and hold the defuse.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
I don't know. I do not know. And it gives Rewritten the defense now on the basement as their final potential map-winning play.
And I believe they've done quite well at the basement, Rewritten.
They have done.
Yeah. Okay. See if PickYourPoison can figure out what they did wrong on their attack. Well, they're going to have to, aren't they? They're going to
5
lose the
seconds
map.
to go.
I mean, last time they defended this basement for Rewritten,
Attackers will
it
cover
was
the
the
diffuser.
round where he
Attackers
didn't have
must
to come down the
locate
stairs
and
to get
Was
the
defuse
diffuser, but he did, and as a result, he got killed for it.
God.
So it did come very, very close.
Okay.
Now we'll see how it plays out this time. Now Rocco inside the garage is killing off the drones that are trying to spot him. The window's already been broken open, so he's got to be cautious.
Ready for company.
Definitely good to take this garage.
100%.
Definitely is.
Drone activated.
That's why you always have kind of Roma around here, though. And even if they're not
Looking
here,
for
they're
it. The
down.
drone is
they're
in.
downstairs.
He's going to try and grenade straight across to Rocco. Cooks it, and it's
There
taken
it
straight
is.
out by trophy system. There we go.
Amazing. It's just amazing.
Twitch on that same drone
It's
now.
probably
Heading
the
down towards the end.
It's probably the device you see used the most on
Yeah,
defense.
that's why he was you saying earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
He's considered a must pick by a lot of players
It makes sense
because
doesn't
that trophy system is so huge.
But then the gun, you know, that's just like cherry on
and
the top.
and
innit?
the gun is great. So he is still just locking himself here in the garage, being surrounded by all angles, firing into the start of one side. Now gets past,
Oh, hit him.
goes for the next trophy system down.
Risky.
It's taken low.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a frost trap as well, actually, so it
Exactly.
wasn't too
So
risky.
yeah, exactly. He's safe for them to leap inside
Yeah.
because of that trap.
Still
Digital
drone
drone
then.
is still there again. Now Godkin's come to help him out. And we'll
God.
take out. Oh no, just misses that. Oh,
He's wasting a lot of the time.
he can get it, I don't know. Taking out a couple more drones. And yeah, as you say, wasting the
Look at
time.
him.
That's the big key
They,
thing here.
they don't know how to get in.
They have no idea how to take him out right now. And Godkin is
They've got
looking after
another
the rest
drone.
of the floor, so they cannot flank him.
He's also killing all the drones as well, all the intel, the potential intel.
Godkin firing up through the trapdoor, now being surrounded on all sides. Actually here by PickYourPoison, but they can't lock him down for that final killing blow.
I like this position because he's kind of
Shots
protecting
coming
the
across from
Jaeger.
one side, but Astonish is there on his left. He's going to see the gun at the
Yeah.
last second. Astonish
Oh,
reacts
nice
fast enough
turn.
for the kill. That should allow them to get in behind Rocco now. Will they know this? They do, and they come in through the window with that frost trap being killed. Rocco finally taken out, but only a minute left on the clock now. That's still a lot of time when you've only got to kill 3 people. PickYourPoison now looking to make their way down towards the basement.
If
So
they don't push
Perception's holding
together-
A. Strata is holding the stairs. He's going up top. We'll find Ash, who's already low. Takes her down, but Perception's finished off in the A bomb site. Smoke the last man down there. Digital taken down by Strata as well. 3v2. Smoke holding the locker location. Isn't really good on any of the bomb sites here. Thermite is inside that A bomb site, but he doesn't have the diffuser. That's on Blood and Glory here with Thatcher. Knows Finest is down here in the lockers, looks to come inside. Strata will take him down. That's the diffuser on the floor now. Jehu Jcash coming down the stairs behind Strata, finishes him off, but with 30 seconds on the clock. Finest just has to delay 2 players by 25 seconds.
Can they do
Doesn't
it?
expose himself to the stairs, doesn't expose himself to the behind, but he's got to check both angles. The diffuser's been picked up by Thermite, and he's looking to put that plant down.
He's playing it smart.
Plant going down. Jehu now coming to support him. Finest is going to push forward to try and take Bexley out after the plant. Finds him, does
Very
get the
nice.
headshot. Now he needs to find Jehu Jcash. He knows he was on the stairs to begin with, and he's watching the doorway. Not got a whole lot of health, but he does have 3 smoke charges.
Let's see how he plays
He's got to
this.
defuse this.
Eyes on the diffuser.
Looks for the defuse noise.
Maybe a bit.
Moves his feet. He's not going to come now. He heard your feet move. If you're going to fake, you need to make no
gonna
noise
do?
afterwards. Goes for the fake. No, this one's hold. He's holding it. Now he stands up. Finest X sees Jehu, but Jehu just dodges away.
Even made
He's
you
got to
think
hunt
you were
for
a
him.
fake. Oh.
And there we go.
He
Jehu
even tricked you.
finish him off. I cut away just as he pulled off of it, but yes, he does those 2 hits, and it was enough to make Jehu move as well. But he couldn't land the shots as Jehu went across the gap. Use your smoke grenades.
A lot closer than it should have been. Like, I think it was 5.
Yeah, it should have been an easy win for the diffusing team, because he should have just thrown his smoke grenade straight out in that doorway. Doesn't even have to be in the door, just out into the hallway. It completely locks that doorway, and that chokes out the Twitch that was locked in that blue barrel container.
I was saying like
and he'd have got the
I was
defuse.
saying like on attack, there were 5 of them, I believe, and only 3 on defense, maybe even 2.
Yes, Strata's flank was massive.
Yeah, but it should have been like a lot easier on attack, but they didn't push together too much. So they lost a few people, which they didn't really need to lose.
Strata was able to push against them and take out one, and then take out the next guy that sprinted in. Like, he got way
That's
too
what I
many
was going to
kills.
say. I was going to say like they can easily have this as long as they push together in all them different places, and they got it, but they lost a few people for no reason.
Yeah, 100%. Up. It does put us on 4 and 3. And it's back down onto PickYourPoison defending the basement again against this Rewritten squad. Once more, they pick that Tachanka to make this hole between the two.
It's nice to see them take the defense off Rewritten. They struggled last time, Rewritten did well. I think they defended both times correctly on the bottom, I believe. So it's good to see that they're adapting and they actually took this one, and that must be a bit of a boost as well. Knowing that you can take something what's been defended well first year, and it were getting better each time. So it was like the first time Rewritten defended really well. Well, I won't say defended really well, but PickYourPoison didn't do too well versus the defense. Second time, very, very close. Third time, took it.
That was right at the top of Jaeger's head, and all he was trying to do was open up the window, so he could have grabbed that kill with quite a bit of luck. But Godkin opens it up with the first kill on Jehu Jcash, and now they can immediately get behind him and Digital here in this garage. He does not have the kind of defense that Rocco had while hiding in here last round. He's got a drone right under his feet, 2 drones right under his feet. One he's now turned, facing completely away from every angle. Rewritten trying to spray through from the kitchen, but don't actually manage to land it on him.
I swear to God, for roamers, they're like...
Ash blows open one angle for it. Godkin is looking from a different direction as well. Godkin will get taken out by Blood and Glory C4 actually, here from the stairs. So nice flank around to defend here and help MM Digital out. He stands up to the window, doesn't actually see the sledge that was prone out here, looking into on top of him. He's now got a little bit more of a safe positioning to one side. He's holding the angle to the kitchen. Smoke downstairs, pulse on the cameras, Blood and Glory still at the bottom of this stairwell. Doesn't see Ash run across the top, but here's her. Into the frost trap goes one. Finest now gets flanked up by Blood and Glory. That's going to be a second one.
Oh, but I didn't expect the other.
No, he's killed off, but Rocco is still down in a trap. There we go. Digital finishes Rocco off while he's down in the floor. And while Rewritten did have what it took to take down Digital and did manage to single him out nicely, they've done an awful job at actually executing the kill order on him. Sledge is still outside. He's trying to make holes and openings here onto where Digital's hiding. He can see him in the far corner.
Oh, it tagged him a bit.
Didn't quite realise that he had done though.
Oh, did he not?
No, otherwise he'd have kept firing a bit higher. Instead he was shooting lower to get a better visual through the gap. Perception's looking to try and take him out now from one angle. Sledge and the other. Digital will see him there on the other side of the truck. Looks for the spray.
Oh.
Strata gets him through the gap. There we go. So they finally take him down. It is 2v2 though. And with 50 seconds on the clock, that is not the worst kind of time they've got on their hands.
No, it's not bad at all, that.
but they're now in odd positions. Perception on the stairs has the diffuser.
They need to
Fires
push
that
together.
far end. Does he know Pulse is holding this tight angle? I'm gonna guess not.
Attackers have
Strata's
located
drone
a
needs to
bomb.
be able to find Pulse here for that stair to be safe. I believe it did just spot
I
it.
think yeah. So
Meanwhile, Smoke.
now the time's getting a bit
Hiding in
short.
B,
How many
yeah.
smokes does he have? He has quite a few smokes. He might be able to delay this
He's
quite
in
long.
the wrong bomb site though. A is where Perception with the diffuser is looking to come from. Sledge needs to help him out to begin with. He can get inside the bomb site. Astonish is not watching the doorway just yet.
15
Oh,
seconds to
leave it,
go.
leave it.
C4ing it up. Blows it.
That's
Perception
nice.
now is going to get in. Sprints straight across the gap and gets away with it. Looks to go for the plant, but the flank is coming
Very,
around.
very smart.
And there was no cover on the backside from Sledge.
Yep.
No time to plant now.
No, it
Bexley
is.
will even win that firefight and Strata goes down, taking us to overtime.
Smart C4. Like that C4.
Yeah.
Because we do see that.
Even
like,
if it was slightly mistimed, it was a nice attack.
oh yeah, it didn't matter that he didn't kill him. He just got the view by creating the hole. But we see that like when it's 2 attackers, 2 defenders, sometimes they do just get that plant down because they're just not ready for it. Even like in that exact same situation. So that C4 taking out that guy who were planting, GG pretty much.
Yeah. Pick your poison then. After a not so wonderful start, going down 3 rounds, clawing their way back tooth and nail to overtime here against Rewritten. And now we are into what is effectively a reset best of 2 format.
Overtime.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Sorry, best of 3. I'm so used to the actual league being best of 2. We're there. So, down into the basement once more is the defense of Rewritten. Rocco held this garage like a trooper last defense, but they couldn't secure the round itself.
Let's see if PickYourPoison can take another attack.
Yeah. All you need to do is stall them in here for an extra 10 seconds maybe,
That-
or just kill a few of them.
Yeah, that is one thing that you do see though. Like, one team will have a really strong defense in a certain place, and if the team they're versing is not quite good, they will adapt to it and start winning it. But then again, they might start adapting to the attack again, and then it'll be strong. So it's
That
like
is
adapting,
the beauty
adapting,
of
adapting,
the
adapting.
game.
Yeah, exactly. It's the beauty of high-level play. It's the beauty of competitive play, adaptation.
If that wasn't the case, this would not be so much fun to watch. Sledge outside the window, knocks it open right next to Rocco's head, and now we'll try and grenade straight in.
Stay clear of the blast.
Keep toying with the idea, but ultimately cancelling it. Now the grenade comes in, and this time there's no trophy system down.
Only tapped him a bit.
Yeah, just tags him a little bit. Digital now with the next grenade, throws another one in, now comes straight in and into the trap he goes. I like the ambition. Come in while he's running away from the grenade.
So
But there's still a trap.
Oh,
Jehu
but
J
guess
Cash
it-
winning that shot though. Did not need to repeat that at all, but Godkin will come outside and take him down.
Nice.
So still a trade back and forth. Not the end of the world then. Blood and Glory and Astonished on this side. Bexley at the front of the building. Rewritten still with a man advantage.
There's that 2-for-1 as well, isn't it?
Yep. Defend the basement then. Strata still toying with the idea of playing some backstreet play, but ultimately not going with it. We'll
It
just
looks
about
like-
see Bexley's head, but he gets off his drone in time to react and take Strata down.
Oh,
Grenade goes in, takes out Strata.
safely. And if someone were going to try and pick him up, he would have got 2.
Yep.
So, just win-win.
That's the other
really.
key reason that pro teams like this do not instantly sprint to their teammates' aid.
I've seen
when
some
they
people
get
do
down.
that, yeah. It's like, oh, I need to get that kill. Whoops. Yeah.
Perception sees the drone come inside, he's now hiding behind the A-bomb. Blood and Glory's going to EMP down. And then flashbang. Flashbang again. Perception hides from it. Puts her C4 off, but Astonished is coming down to look for it. Takes the shots, but takes more damage than he lands.
Frost in them little places, man. Or just shotgun in general in little places.
Now Bexley
So
looking
good.
to do the same thing with a normal grenade, but the shots
Do
are
they have a
coming out to
trophy
land onto
system?
him. No, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Bexley will go in with his bullets and finish it off. Finest X on the other side of the hallway just misses Bexley coming across this corner. And it is 3v2. Defuser's going down, but good smoke goes in to lock him in one corner. Bexley now
That's gonna
standing
hurt.
right into that one. It will force him back into another corner. Blant's going to go down. Godkin tries to go outside again. He goes straight through the smoke, but Bexley's waiting for him. Attackers win round number 1, and PickYourPoison have switched this game on its head, taking the lead for the first time.
Yep. Starting to win them attacks, starting to get better versus their defense.
Godkin went outside twice in that round, and this is a great map that you can do it on, but mean, there's only so many times you're going to get lucky like that.
I think they were switching it up a tiny bit because they lost the last defense, so you need to change something. That's one about the adaptation. So it's just thinking what we're doing wrong, what can we change, what can beat their attack.
Rewritten ultimately playing a hell of a lot more aggressive that round there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it backfired.
Worked out once and then didn't, so.
So now time to try and level it out again if they can get themselves an attack win. And then, of course, got to win 2 rounds on the trot to turn it on its head. As now we are here with a Pick Your Poison match point defense.
Potential.
Straight back down into the basement. Trap on there again. Last time Rewritten did a great job of taking down the garage player, Digital, but sorry, not taking down the garage player, finding the garage player and pinning him in the corner. Then did an awful job of taking him down. Being picked off by Blood and Glory at the stairs, being tunnel visioned on exactly where he was and running into frost traps. And
I think for both teams, the garage player, the garage roamer, or just the defender, whatever you want to say, is doing quite well.
to be fair, I don't want to give them as much credit. I mean, look at this map last time. We saw Ducky. Duckies were doing really well. What the garage player is doing in this matchup is just being there.
Yeah.
It's the teams that are attacking him that are screwing up more than they're making.
And it is
plays.
the position itself is a very strong position.
Yeah.
Especially with frost traps, you know, someone supporting you from behind, as we've seen.
But yes, it should be easier to take this.
Oh,
there we go, that's better.
Saying about the garage defender.
Yeah, should be easier to take this guy down, and that's exactly what Strata just shows he has done. Takes out the frost trap as well, and then will allow himself in through the window, I believe. So, there we go, better at taking it down. We'll drone in, check the trap is clear as well. There we go, so now can Rewritten use this man advantage, use this safety of the garage being dead to control the rest of the map? Well, they started off by getting into this floor very, very quickly.
Now they just need to attack.
Rocco is droning out the floor above here of Finest to check for it.
Yep.
And they will very soon realize that is clear. And then start to head their way downstairs. Now this is where the problems normally arise.
Yeah, because they need to attack at the same time from different places. That's the way you attack this basement. If you attack one at a time, or if you all attack in one place, it's just not going to work.
No, to begin with, they are coming down in the stairs and the ladder location. Perception on the stairs. Strata at the ladder.
Yep.
The shock drone goes down the stairs.
And maybe one outside pushing lockers, and that'd just be perfect.
Yes, which I believe. We can't see. Okay. Finest is checking the top floor. Rocco is droning for him, but I believe Rocco, is outside the locker location. So, still a chance. And Finest is getting outside to help him. Digital trying to sprint out underneath and will try and do Thermite in the back, but Finest is there. He didn't know Finest was there. He thought he could sprint around and get Rocco.
Yeah.
And that is not the case. Again, they've got to round up, so they were playing a little bit aggressively as a result. Jehu now trying to hold firm. Perception on the stairs will come around the corner, but manages to take Strata, takes down Astonish. Jehu takes down Perception. Jehu and Bexley now the last two up. C4 in towards the stair room. Won't take Strata down, but he knows he's there. Jehu into the lockers, is mid-reload as he finds the Thermite. And Bexley now has to find 4 people to secure this round, so it's looking like we're getting a 5-5 deciding round. Bexley goes straight in, can't even win the firefight against Strata. Round 1 or 2 to the attackers, and we go to our overtime deciding match point.
And as you saw, people pushed from the lockers, the garage, ladders, and the stairs all at once. That's how you do it.
Yep.
If you're just going in one place or you go in one at a time, it's so much easier for the defense just to stop you.
Yep.
But if you're pushing from all different places, you saw he caught him off guard at lockers because he just weren't ready for it.
And as we saw there, and as we said before, clear out that garage very quickly this time. No hanging around, no waiting.
You need to take garage. You need to take garage. You need to take quite a few places, but garage and pushing towards stairs safely, making sure there's no roamers, and then the outside. Take them 3 spots. You've got a nice attack.
Yep. So, next and potentially final defense location is the split bomb sites for Rewritten. Didn't successfully defend that basement last time, so choosing to do this one instead.
What did they do this last time?
Was it Rewritten
who did this last time with the frost?
Bomb located by attackers.
Yes.
Okay, well I like this. because I think they did quite well with it. Even that they lost a very scary place to lose. Well, I suppose the Frost did quite a lot. Is that going to happen again? I think they killed 3 people.
I say if anything can be learnt from the previous rounds in the same bomb sites, is that neither of them are going to go exactly the same. Every single round has been changed up a little bit by either squad.
Is the Frost upstairs?
Frost is upstairs.
So, near the trapdoor.
Actually, no, she's not anymore. She's
I would like to see the
she's
Frost upstairs. Okay, good, because she did a lot of work there.
Yeah. She's up there again. This time she's in the other end looking through that trapdoor before coming back and now blowing this one open.
There we go, yeah, good.
Now we'll be there to support Strata, but Digital this time around is looking to come up from the opposite end of the bomb site. Now last time the problem was they all focused on this window and this hole.
Yep, which are the obvious ones to go for.
Yep, now Digital is coming up this side, so if he can get in here, he might be able to backstab Rocco. But first, he's got to get through Perception, who's sitting here with Smoke.
And that's the adaptation we're talking about, where you just change it up.
Yep. So, Digital sledges the window open, knows that Perception is in here, begins to fire through that doorway as Godkin was in that location. Still knows he needs to be careful of Perception as well. As soon as he runs out of ammo, fires this time. Batteries are being attempted. The EMP goes off, battery goes down on the right-hand side, but then goes on the left-hand side. Next EMP goes down,
nice.
But he will get the charge all the same.
Oh, if they can't even take this,
well
it's going to be even harder.
Yes, it is. Strata did lose 1 battery in the process, but still has 2 left.
No, he's done well.
Bexley needs to rethink where he's using his second one.
If they lose this Thermite, I can see like a really fast push possibly from some direction.
Yep.
Just because time.
Jehu in the kitchen, astonished, still on these windows upstairs, trying to limit the movement of players on this top floor. Digital on his drone instead. Bexley still trying to grenade into the floor above and then clean it out so someone can get in there and save his next charge, but he's not using it yet. Will drone on in, sees the Frost in there behind the bed. Now he's going to go and try and challenge it. Godkin takes down Digital, who's on one window. Yeah, challenging the Frost I do not like.
At a window.
There's a trap underneath it. Strata's also underneath it and can fire up through that window. As you can see him aiming up here. And that is well and truly in Rewritten control. And as you say, even without losing that charge, right now, just kind of look lost.
They're going to have to do this.
Sonic coming on inside. He's got 1 support on one side. Perception takes down 1 kill. He's looking for Godping. Can't see him behind the desk. Perception takes down Blood and Glory from the other side.
This is scary.
Bexley firing on Rewritten on Godkin, sorry, from the stairwell. Strata takes down Jehu. Rocco looking to peek out. Astonished peeks around and does find Godkin this time. Knifes him down, but that's his position known. So Bexley at one end, Astonished at the other. These two have to look at different directions, but there's only 20 seconds. Here comes Perception. Smokes off both of them, and Rocco will poke through the smoke to take one down. Perception finished off by Astonished through the wall. Does get a second one onto Finest, but he's only got 9 seconds to find 2 more. They are both hiding very tight. 6 seconds, goes in, turns his back to Frost. Rewritten, map number 1, 6 rounds to 5.
Very nice, and they completely defended the the place they attacked last time. And when they actually did push in, did you see all the teabag? Did you see all the barbed wire? What just completely stopped them? So they've defended the place that you usually push, and then when they wanted to actually come in and rush the top, there were barbed wire everywhere. And just
it honestly felt like PickYourPoison had no idea how to attack that split bomb site.
No,
so,
if you can't
we
take
blow
that
open
door.
this wall, and that gives us a great angle because blowing open most walls like that on bomb
the
sites,
bomb's right
perfect,
there.
exactly.
The bomb is literally right
Get
there.
that open, we get control. Crap, we can't get that open. Now
what? Yeah.
Well, we'll try and get the floor above so we can stop them from battery charge. Okay, let's try and do that.
Barbed wire everywhere.
How do we do that? Oh, not even barbed wire. There's a Frost in the room and Strata shooting up underneath. How do I get in there? Well, I don't know. We'll go through one of the other windows because the first round we tried that one. Go through on the others. But there's 2 players in these windows too.
And that's what I'm on about with a split
Don't know what
bomb.
to do anymore.
Like if you can't go a way that you used to and you're on a split bomb, that's kind of confusing because it's like, well, there's 2 bombs at 2 different sides. We have no intel really from the very bottom because we didn't even break into it. We know there's a Frost in this room, but it's Frost. You can't just rush in versus Frost. And then now there's barbed wire all over the stairs, so you can't even creep around. Yeah. I think they should have stuck with that bomb. They do really well on that bomb site, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they did. And
if anything I can take from this game is their defense on that split bomb is very, very solid.
Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why they chose at the end there. They realized that was their strongest location,
that they
and they went through to the end. I mean, no
Didn't
reason to
time.
reveal it earlier.
True.
I mean, I don't think there was any point when they thought they were really in trouble. It was still a very close game.
And to be
like
fair,
here, a couple of situations. Strata, this is where you mentioned the flank, where they weren't pushing in it all in one angle. Strata managed to get one there, two here.
Yep. 1-1-1. Yeah, it's one at a time.
Another one later on, and then yes, but Finest was here with a 2v1, takes down one, and then yeah, in the defuse location, we still had all of his smokes in hand. Couple of interesting plays, and Blood and Glory allowed to flank again because they were trying to put so much effort into killing Digital that they did not pay attention to what was left for it.
We're definitely seeing more shotgun play as well, and you can see, you know, it works. It's really, really strong, the shotgun. Use it, trust me, guys. Yep. I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't play competitively. If I did, shotgun. I know it's a really good.
And even then, to be fair, it comes down to practice. You say you don't play competitive, you don't play much at all. I think if you practice with the shotgun, you know how strong it is. Once you get used to using it, you still use it because you know it's strong. It's you don't like it at the moment.
It's very strong for small kind of places.
So that's why these guys should start practicing it in those small places, and they'd be good. Yeah. We, of course, want to dive straight into map number 2.
Let's do it.
It is going to be Rewritten on defense, which is where they're sat. It is Consulate. It is beginning.
It is.
6 rounds to 5 then. Rewritten 1, map number 1.
Very, very close.
So they are guaranteed at least 1 point out of this. And, well, as we mentioned before, the result of this match isn't going to change who goes to the LAN finals and plays against Europe.
9, how many points will it be on? 10? 10 points?
Something
like that, okay.
But it is still all to play for, and 1 bragging rights, 2 re-qualifying for Season 2 is on the line here. Of course, the teams do not know exactly how they're re-qualifying for Season 2 yet, neither do you. That will be announced later this week. But what they do know is that the higher they finish, the better chance they've got.
Yeah,
which I don't think should surprise anyone. So they are still trying to get the higher out of this, because the winner, should they go 2 and 0, will leapfrog the other.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
3 points over 1.
Rewritten, while being below Pick Your Poison right now, even though they lost 2-2, Pick Your Poison drew, so Pick Your Poison on 9 points, Rewritten on 8. Of course, with a win, Rewritten will go up top.
Yeah.
So, with 1 point in the bag, they're going to be happy with the start, but need to win the round on here too. And they're starting on defense.
Very classic. A very normal kind of player. So once again, they are using a recruit for the extra barbed wire, nitro, and that really nice gun, the Jaeger's gun. One of the best guns for defense. For those wondering why he's using recruit. So I do see people saying in chat sometimes, like, why are they using recruit? That's why.
Yep. That 3 barbed wires, we talked about how spread out this floor can be already.
Yep.
And the garage itself, even if they get inside. There are so many walkways, which if you can just slow them down with barbed wire here, you're putting in every little doorway, every little peak hole, there is barbed wire, which really hurts the Pick Your Poison peak.
You should definitely not underestimate barbed wire. It is actually really nice.
Yeah, we talked about every time, right? It's like, how do you, or like, what does a good roamer consist of? And what does a good defense consist of? It doesn't have to be killing them all, it just has to be running down the clock. Barbed wire is the perfect way to slow people down.
Yep.
They either walk through it, in which case they are physically slow, and they make noise and you can find them and shoot them. Or they sit there and try and bash it 3 times, again making noise, and you can shoot them and they're static.
They even waste ashes.
They waste ashes charge, they waste grenades, like it takes a lot to get through that barbed wire. So yes, well placed, the more of it,
and also another thing, when the time ticks down, they have to actually try and run through it, which slows them down.
Exactly.
So even like, if they are a better aim, even if they're better with movement, it doesn't matter than barbed wire.
Yeah.
They were sitting duck.
Exactly. Like it physically slows them, and then all the stuff they have to expend to get through it, even better. It's like a Capcan trap.
Oh, this is.
But can't be shot with bullets. Yeah. Digital then opening up the kills onto Finest X. He is taken out pretty quickly inside, as we do see Digital answered on immediately by Godkin. He's coming down those stairs, but Perception will be killed off as well. But Rocco's answered on Beckley as well. I'm missing every single kill. As Rocco here in the main lobby will take down Jehu, J Cash just down but not out. Now has to reposition for Astonish flanking around, but down he goes.
This is a quick one.
As Astonish takes down one more player, and the revive is coming in. So now Godkin is up top, starting to fire on Astonish, but misses the fight that time around. Goes down low, starts to spray through the floor, but there's no one there this time. Has to reposition, and Strata it's also just said, screw the actual objective of coming outside.
Wow.
Finds Jehu, takes him down, but now he's going to be detected. They're going to know when he's coming in behind. Blood and Glory is ready for him. The pre-fire's there. Blood and Glory can't land the shots, though. Bandit takes a lot of damage. Godkin looking for the angle. He has to help Strata to get back inside here. Gets flashed, and Astonish will peek him from behind. Now, they have exactly the location of Strata. The flashbangs are going off. Astonish will pre-fire him as he comes around the corner.
Wow.
And it's a nice idea to get one, but it all relied on Godkin helping him get back inside, and Godkin gets taken out.
I don't know why it kind of tickled me, but I think every single person you switch to were the person who died. about 6 people. Boom.
I mean, I'd rather I switched them as they died than just missing
No,
them
but it's just funny how
completely.
like,
No, it is,
instead of,
it's funny. But hey, I have no mini-map. I just got to make guesses.
Yeah, that was quick. That was a quick one.
And the easiest way to guess is, oh, this person taking damage. Go to him. Oh, and they took the most damage. Never mind. Very aggressive defense. And I mean, I've said for many a time, the best defense is a good offense. That wasn't a good offense, Rewritten.
I don't even know what happened.
That was just a bad defense.
It was almost like back to the beta, that.
They were spread out. Their first guy got killed off, so their Roma went and traded it, but then their Roma got traded, and then every from there on out, they hunted down the guy that killed their teammate, then got killed. Then they hunted down the guy that killed that teammate, and then got killed. So there was a trade back and forth, but because the trade started with a kill in Pick Your Poison's favor, Rewritten were eventually the guys with the lower numbers.
Plus, I Pick Your Poison have gone for the top bomb site instead of going for the traditional garage. I mean,
Common
sometimes
second site, but
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
say,
It's the
it is the
second, as
common
you just
second
said,
site,
yeah.
but it's, as you were about to say, it is sometimes teams will switch this.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll go for the second one
Yeah, exactly.
first. And yeah, well, that's what they're doing here.
I mean, it makes sense that the bottom one is going to be the best because you've got more surroundings. You've got like more walls, like actual walls you can't break through,
5 seconds to go.
and they have to go down. Like they can't go like from the top and from the bottom. They have to go down. So there's only one way they can push as well. So it makes
But
sense. That's always going to be the best one. But
it
as
may
you said, we
seem
are
like you can get to the roof, but this is another bomb site where it's actually very tough to attack from the top down here.
Well, we do see a nice kind of top-down shot into B from the skyline, which is quite nice.
Yeah, it is a very tight angle though, that's the key thing. It's
True.
now teams have learned how to play around that angle. It's not so easy to push into. And we've also seen teams now completely neglect the garage on this. Go for
Also-
this top bomb site and then go for the lobby.
Also, now thinking about it, in the garage, people are actually starting to break through the top.
Yeah,
so
going
maybe
through the
that is
piano,
actually- yeah.
therefore blowing the garage, and it's not actually as easy to defend as you think. And if you don't have roomers that are comfortable enough holding that piano room, go somewhere where that's not so pivotal.
That's very true. I do think for the garage to be defended effectively with the bandit trick, you do need to keep control of the piano. I mean, just keeping control of the piano room is kind of essential anyway, because they do get that top-down view. But if you are using the bandit trick, you need to have the piano room, because you just can't do the bandit trick without it.
Astonished was thrown in there. Godkin's taken out by MM Digital by the
Might
main
be
lobby.
nice, unless there's a trophy system.
Grenade
Trophy system.
And Digital comes out
Oh
again.
my God. There's so
Finds
many.
another man leaping out another window.
There's a lot
Everyone in this game is being
Yeah.
so aggressive
That's
coming
what I mean.
outside.
It feels like it's in the beta. This is what we used to do in the beta, where you just run outside. Look at him. He's like,
He's looking
for those who
more.
don't know, this guy is completely detected. Like when
Yeah.
you're outside, you're completely
They know exactly
detected.
where he is. They've been given completely free wall
It's almost
hacks
like a wall hack, yeah.
to find his location. Strata
Interesting.
finally makes use of it to take him down. But having grabbed the 2 kills, he's more than happy with that position.
I think they're just having fun, you know. I think they're just having fun.
I mean, well, that's what we're all here at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
It is all for entertainment, it is all for fun. But it is still towards that end goal of winning, as they have got that man advantage now. Finest X with Strata still on the roof, looking for picks through the windows to try and level out this numbers advantage. As Astonished will find Perception, but Perception lands the shot first and gives them that 3v3 they've been looking for. Strata comes in through the toilet and is now here, right next to Perception. Blood and Glory will finish off Finex.
That diffuses
Outside
in a
that
horrible
window, now
place.
Bexley hidden behind the
Oh, good
lamp.
shot.
Doesn't realise that Strata can see him. Strata takes him down first. Now Blood and Glory in the meeting room. He is going to be a little bit exposed. Not as exposed as Strata now that he's in that frost trap.
He was feeling himself with the pistol as well, did you say?
Yep.
Didn't even bother changing.
Perception looking for Blood and Glory, but he's already dropped through the trapdoor. The diffuser is downstairs on the level below,
Yeah.
and I believe they know this. That's
Yeah,
why
I
they
think
are
they do.
not having too much to deal with it. Blood and Glory waits for him to come through the trapdoor, puts him out of his misery really, really fast, and round number 2 heads to the defense. And Pick Your Poison, go 2-0 up.
GG.
2-0. But this is also how Rewritten opened the last map. We've seen games swung around and gone in all kinds of directions from 2-0. That doesn't mean to say anything really about the course
Nothing is
of this
concrete.
game.
Well, we said, didn't we, they start adapting. Like, you can see a team completely dominating, certain spots, and then all of a sudden the other team starts adapting to it. See it all the time.
Yes, indeed. So, down to the garage cafeteria location again. Go Rewritten. This time, though, they're bringing a castle to the party.
Interesting.
Actually, setting up a castle barricade here in this hallway to start it.
Probably going to set one here, maybe.
I'd like to wait a little bit until his team at least get out first. And then, well, Strata and Finest will be around by the white van, looking for that potential battery trick play from Strata. But as we mentioned, it's key to hold the piano room if you're trying to make that happen.
Setting it there. Well, is it? I'm not sure. Yeah. Do you think they're going to do their battery play? I mean, they have got a bandit. What do you think?
5 seconds to go.
I think they're going to give it a shot. They're still very much spread out upstairs. We've got a lot of trapdoors to go with. Rocco looking to try and catch someone at spawn.
Here's another one here.
They're not heading in this direction. We'll see how long he chooses to wait here. Bexley's in that direction, but is not heading this way. Now he chooses to adjust and move back then to a more inside location. Checks the front door. Oh.
He wants to. There
Yeah,
it is.
makes another hole, but just does it for the fear factor. Will not stick his face outside that one. Looks towards the lobby and the visa office and fires Digital, but cannot land the shots. Takes a bit of damage himself. Now looks to push forward again.
Look
comes to the left. And
Bad
down
read.
he goes. Thought would fall back. That was not the case. Down goes Smoke elsewhere as well.
Did tag him
Been
quite
picked
heavy
off
though.
by quite a range from Jehu J Cash. Trying to finish him off with the pistol instead. He's going to do it with R2D2.
Head,
And
man.
boom. Down he goes. Twitch drone kill in the LAN for Pick Your Poison. In the LAN, in the Pro League. It's Godkin still roaming around the floor above. Strata backed away from the garage door itself because they lost control of that piano room. Finest is still running at a distance. Astonish upstairs, Blood and Gory here too. Sledge still in that visa. The garage has been opened up. So Godkin still moving all over the place. Strata the last man in the garage itself. Godkin at the top of this spiral staircase. Does have Ash actually pretty close to him, but he's not aware of this. And has to pull down these castle barricades to get himself inside. Finest X picks up one kill onto Digital as the first one for Rewritten, but it's holding firm with a strong defense.
Castle could push behind him, yeah.
He could do, he's giving it a shot. Godkin checking all the way around him as he's back down into the actual bomb site itself. Strata now here with him, looking at the door to the side. No one there, but a drone will come down in a moment. Godkin still checking the floor above him, making sure there's no one peeking down through that. Blood and Glory in and is in front of the white van.
Does he know the planting?
He's going
Think
to.
he does.
He hears the beep.
But
Needs
someone's
to get out
watching
there
it.
to get Bexley. Gets across the gap. Does get the down. But there's a man on the stairs as well, and he still gets away safely.
Wow.
Strata on the stairs will fight Jehu J Cash. Gets that down for down. Godkin cannot save either of them right now.
There it
Finest
is.
comes
That's
down the
castle.
stairs, takes
Yep.
down the Twitch, but gets taken out very quickly himself, and now it is all on
And there it is.
Godkin,
Yep.
who gets pistoled by Bexley. To give another round to Pick Your Poison, 3-0. Checks around behind the white van, down he comes. Pick Your Poison, definitely looking stronger here, but to be fair, Rewritten also being very, very aggressive with a lot of their plays and not landing the shots to make it count.
Yeah, for sure.
Running around very spread out parts of the map with some very questionable operator placement and not really making it count.
One of them quick kills from the spawn as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
So,
bombs.
here comes the follow-up defense from Pick Your Poison.
Oh wow, they've gone to
This
the...
is what I thought. They take that top floor bomb site as their first one, and they will often take the lobby and piano room as their second one, just
Really?
negating their garage completely.
Why?
Don't know why,
Oh.
just what they prefer. But we've seen them do it before, so I made a wild shout that it's happened before, and we'll go with it. And to be fair, the way Rewritten have been playing these last couple of rounds, it may be a very quick final result because of it. They know this is where they are. They love to be playing super aggressive and fast to begin with. So,
5 seconds left.
rush straight into B, try and get the plant down in the lobby, do so or die trying. Could be what's on the cards.
I think what you can see here, is he going to blow it? Smoke, was he going to blow that trapdoor?
I believe he was going to.
the view you get there is really nice into that bomb site. There it
there
is.
you
Oh, I like that.
Rocco down already then.
Wow.
Outside very, very quickly from another window peek by Digital on that top floor.
Just reminded me of
From
that.
Visa Impact.
Just reminded me of that round again where whenever you switch, one just died. Boom.
So one man down, Rewritten already in the disadvantage. Not doing the super, super aggressive strat, but
Bomb located by attackers.
out for the defense all over again.
You really don't want to lose.
Thatcher down as Digital comes straight outside again. Downs him. Can't land the pistol shot on him.
Oh no!
Actually loses his life for it. Doesn't manage to get that down finish off. Strata gets that.
I really like this position. I haven't seen this before.
It's
Breaking through this
nice
wall
angle, yeah.
into there. It's really nice.
Jehu J-Cash looking down underneath them, but can't vault out there to kill the two as they revive, but they have got Thatcher back up. Being outside these rocks. Fine is starting to making his way inside. There's a Capcan trap in one angle. Can't stop to shoot it because Jehu is there firing on him.
Nice,
Sprints
takes
through
it.
Jehu's fire.
And again,
Jehu
like,
kills him off.
he couldn't push him either because of the Capcom trap. So again, it didn't kill him, but it just delayed his push.
Now
Delayed his
Godkin looking
movement.
to come up these stairs. Will will flashbang a couple of angles. Now he knows the Capcom trap's there. Goes past Godkin's location. Two people up here though, and he turns his back to Astonished.
He saw the hall, he saw the door, he was like, nah, I have no idea, maybe behind me, no.
Down he goes. So, Perception still droning out Blood and Glory, knowing that he's exactly in there. Will goes for the spot, and then the pre-fire Blood and Glory immediate responses to Prone. Fire back in that direction,
Oh my God.
and wins the firefight with
That
Beckley
shot
killing
goes
Strata at the same time to give Pick Your Poison round number 4.
Quick one. Oh, there it is, it's a nice spot that, seriously. I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a nice angle, but it's a bomb site that not many people use, which
That's true.
would explain
That's
why
true.
you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And yeah, off we go into match point for Pick Your Poison.
It's been an interesting map. Definitely.
Pick Your Poison stepped it up. We've gone from 6 rounds to 5 in the last map that was won by Rewritten to now a 5-0 sweep from Pick Your Poison. Or potential 5-0 sweep from Pick Your Poison. They've still got to win one more round here to make that count. And we have seen teams come back from 4 down to draw it.
We have.
So it's certainly not impossible.
Locate and
Here we go
defuse
then.
bomb.
Onto the top floor is the Rewritten defense. We'll watch it, see how they set it up. Seen Rocco look for some spawn peaks in a couple of locations. See if he's going to try a similar thing again. We've seen Godkin sprinting outside on even more locations. So we'll see if he does that as well. And if he pulls it off successfully this time. He's not had the greatest success in previous rounds.
Bomb located by attackers.
But now we will wait and see.
We will.
With only 10 seconds left in the clock, Rocco has gone straight downstairs and is looking right out the main lobby door to begin with, but is just doing it for the fear factor first. Makes that hole and then leaves away. Comes back to the piano room.
Definitely nice to make all these holes because they don't know which one to look for.
And Jehu J-Cash on that drone will now know the window is open. Sees him,
Nearly.
misses
Close.
the initial shots, goes for the next one. Fires the spray, but Jehu wins. Rocco goes down. Now we switch up to Digital, who opens that window and immediately sees Godkin and Perception. Takes Godkin
Go
off the
to
two.
him.
Oh, that grenade's
Oops.
not wonderful. Goes back down the other way. Looks to grenade again. Finest goes straight
Oh, this
across to
could be
Godkin.
bad.
Grenade
Oh,
will down
gets
one
it
and
over.
finish the other. Perception super close to the window.
Oh my
Oh,
God, he
that
gets it
shot!
over.
Digital, that was beautiful.
Oh my
Takes
God.
down Perception with a very quick reaction.
Why did he go to... that? We were talking about that as well, you know, when they're down someone.
Frost Trap is within firing range. Digital will take it out. Now Strasser's coming across the gap. Just he comes in through the window. He gets the shots to down onto
there we go.
Perception. Strata still holding trusted and true. Coming to try and help with Finest, who is still down on the
see
floor as
him.
they're trying to try and in from defense.
Is he going to get his
Astonished at
teammates?
one end.
His teammates over dead.
They are all surrounding his teammate. That's the key thing. One on the spiral staircase. It's Astonished. And there
GG.
it is. Attackers win. Round number 5.
That was a quickie.
That was a quick round. I mean, I expected it to be a quick final round, to be fair, just from the way the few other rounds have been playing.
I think both teams...
But that was even faster than expected because of that way Perception just demolished them.
Yeah.